Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Redneck Ways. How you all doing today? I hope everybody's had fine dandy. Not doing too awful bad here in old Kentucky. It is Saturday, and it looks like it is 2:20. So it's been all rainy and nasty here at home today. Um, I went to the antique place today, guys. It's the first time I ever been to this little antique store. And actually, I don't think they was ready for Redneck Ways. Oh, they was all dressed up in their nines, and I walk in there, just got off work in my work clothes. So, and also, I was kind of looking through all their stuff and opened up boxes and stuff, and I don't think they was quite used to that. But I had found an old tube box, and actually, they had a couple tube boxes that like the repairman take around, and one of them has some stuff in it. So I think they had $30 on it. So I had to move a bunch of stuff and put it on the floor to open it, and the lady, she comes back and she goes, "Is everything fine, sir?" I was like, "Yes, ma'am. I'm just kind of seeing what's in here. I might be interested in buying it." But anyway, they was good people. They seemed very nice. They just, like I said, they wasn't ready for Redneck Ways. So, but bought a couple little radios that we'll go through. But first, guys, I want to show you all give you all a little tour of the little section they had with radios. What I understood, it's from a gentleman that's just, I guess, selling out. I'm trying to get rid of some of his stuff. So, excuse me. So let's get on with the little video, and after it, I'll be back, and I'll show you these little radios that I got. Alrighty, guys. We're in the antique store, and there's all kinds of good stuff here. I got over here in this corner. I didn't think I was going to find anything interesting, and then I stumbled into here. There's some pretty nice little radios here. A lot of little transistors. I think that's an 8mm camera up there. That was a pretty nice looking little radio. I love that one right there. It looked kind of like alligator skin. Nice little radio. I like all those. There's some walkie-talkies. I remember having some of those when I was just a little kid. I don't know which one is my favorite transistor radio out of all these. This is pretty neat. It was a little radio clock. There's another one. I like that one too. I like that little transistor. Little Mickey Mouse. Little army tank. The guy that owns all this stuff has he likes a lot of things I like. 1920s radio. Look how shiny that thing is. It's all polished up. That's a Lafayette radio. I didn't see a price on that one. I was hoping to find some books, like some Sam's or something, but there's no books there about radios. I love that box. Bunch of stuff for a man cave. There's another army tank. I didn't look. I don't know what was in that little wooden box. I didn't even look. There's another 1920s radio. Another old radio. Almost looks military. He has some crazy prices there on his his testing equipment. One of them was $300 and the other was $95. Pretty expensive. Another 1920s radio. It actually had a speaker in the box built in. Yeah, some cool little things there. I love that little boat motor down there. $225. Bring it home. That looked good on my boat. Look at them big horns. Old record player. That was a nice looking Zenith. It was, I think it was $295. Nice looking record player. There's a tube box. I got that down and looked inside of it. I made all kinds of noise when I did. I was trying to be as quiet and careful as possible. Those are crystal radios. That little blue one, I couldn't see. I was going to get it, but I didn't see the crystal or anything inside of it, so I didn't mess with it. And the other crystal radio there, it was kind of odd too, so I didn't get it. I was looking at them pretty hard though. That's a nice German radio. I didn't even look at the price on that. Beautiful radio though. There was a Coca-Cola. We made a Coca-Cola radio, didn't we, guys? Here's another beautiful Zenith, which I'm thinking about maybe pulling a trigger on that one. There's two Zeniths. Some old tube boxes. He had about 3 or 4 of them. Another old record player. Down there on the bottom, there's a few radios just kind of broken, need some love. That little white one there, he wanted $30 for it. I don't understand that price. Maybe he knows something I didn't, or I don't, about it. But a bunch of skeleton keys. Old lantern. I like that Michelob clock. That little radio is beautiful. I love that green. I think it was $95. The neon Budweiser sign. I have one of those. He had that one, and also he has a black one. He had 2 of the same radios. One of them was $12, the other was $30. I didn't understand that either. It's the same identical radio. That's what everybody needs right there. I love those circus posters. This little radio was really neat too. It was heavy. No red. I like that one. Barbershop pole. Nice little radio there hanging on the wall. I love that Ringling Brothers and Balaam. That was an awesome poster. He had a big selection of transistor radios. Yeah, one of other ever caller. But yeah, he has quite a bit of stuff there. I think there may be one or two more radios I may be interested in. But I don't know. Pretty steep prices, which you'll find that in antique shops. Alright guys, we're getting ready to look at the radios that I bought. Alright guys, they had some pretty nice stuff there, didn't they? They had a lot of those old 1920s radios. They was pretty pricey though. I mean, I ain't saying they're not worth it because they was in really good shape. It's just, I don't know. I've got 2, 3 of them. I just need to get 2s for a couple. So I don't think I need any more for my collection. But it was very cool to see some new ones up here. So let's look, guys, and see what I bought. These now, I bought pretty much the worst radios that this feller had in his collection, because I take joy of trying to see if I can get them to work and get them to look better. That's part of I love having cool radios in my collection and everything, but a lot of it is the trying to get them back and looking decent. Seeing if they still play. So let's take a little look at them. She kind of set that one down in the thing. She did good. She did a pretty good job wrapping them. Now, this one here, guys, is I think it's a Zenith. And I need my glasses. And I have been wanting a blue case. Most of the time, when I find these radios, they're blue. Or not blue, they're white. And I actually found one here. It's like a baby blue. I mean, it's got some, already I can see some cracks that I didn't notice up there on the back part. And I mean, it ain't, like I said, it's not in perfect shape, but it's all here. See, it's got a little crack. This was made in Japan. Like I said, it's a baby blue. It's you read it, Deerless. See, it's got some cracks in it. Somebody put some tape on it, holding her together here. It's got a big old crack over here. But I mean, this Bakelot is just fragile when it gets old. So I'm trying to. I still can't see. Peerless. It's a Peerless. All right, Peerless. I never heard of that kind of radio. It kind of got like the same emblem as Zenith, but I may be able to put some glue. I don't know how I would fill that big void right here, but I probably can glue that back. It must have got dropped or something. But here's the tuning. No, that's the volume. That's the on and off. And over here is the tuning. So let's open the back up here. This really, on this radio, guys, is what I was pretty kind of more interested, is in these little tubes. It's got a 1U5. I can't see what the other ones are. They got a tube chart here somewhere. It has a 1R5, a 1T4, a 3S4, and a 1U5. So that's more or less, because this one's in pretty rough condition, which we'll see if it still plays. Looks like it's been left out in the weather. It's got a lot of rust here on the speaker, the magnet, and this little coil. This will be really interesting to see if we can do a resurrection on it. So, I don't know really what these, it's got two wires hanging here. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe, I'm thinking maybe that's to the, for the batteries. That's what I'm thinking. Made in Japan. So, yeah. All the tubes are here. And I guess where these are, they don't put off much heat, they can get by having cardboard in here, because they got cardboard on top of the tubes so they don't get broke. I guess if they was thinking if it would got dropped or something. Now I got it where I can't get it back in. Huh. Well, how'd I do that? Oh, well, we'll mess with it later. But alright, that's the first one, guys. Kind of rough, but it didn't cost very much. It was, well, she took the tag off. Well, daggone. I think it was only like $7. And if anything, the tubes are worth that. So the second little radio, guys, we have here is just a little tiny one. And I've been wanting one of these little. This is a 1954. And it's a TV VHS converter. So, I kind of guess if you never saw one of these, VHF TV inverter, it don't have any, no tubes or nothing. So, it's a Bakelite case, and I thought it was a radio, and I need to pay more attention. I was wondering why it didn't have tubes, but this is a little, it converts, I guess, the TV over to VHF. Very neat. It'll go good with my little TVs. That's what the inside of that looks like. It says all channel UHF converter 99. And like I said when we was putting that resurrection, that little TV, I wish the government would have left one, UHF channel out there, so we could just hook them up to these old TVs. I mean, we can hook it to digital, but it's just not the same, It'd be cool to try to get this to work. I don't know why I didn't see the TV converter. I'm horrible about that, guys. I just saw the front of it. And look, don't that look like a radio? If you want to. You really have to look at it. But I think this was only like $8 too, so it'll look good in my little collection. I guess I was wondering why it would have rabbit ear things, the hook to rabbit ears. And the wire. I need to pay more attention. But still, very neat. And I like these little case. I love this little case. So there's radios out there that look a lot like this. So if I find one that's got a busted case, I can always use this Bakelite case for it. Or build my own radio. Been wanting to do that too. With some of these low watt tubes, like the 1R5s and stuff. So our last radio, guys, is the one that I like a lot. Of course, it's white. It's a 1947 W2 Grant Model 5047. It's a super hat. Little table radio. There we go, guys. Now, this one I paid a little bit for. I think I paid $22 for this one. I wish you would have left the tags on it. But ain't that a nice looking radio? I've really started the last month or two getting some nice table radios in. But yeah, this is kind of feels like, I don't know, the knobs are grabbing a little bit. And it only has two knobs. It has this tuning, which there's no dial, like no dial string or nothing, no pointer. You just kind of feel for it, I guess. And then here's your on and off. So we'll take a peek in the back, guys, because that was one thing I couldn't see when I was there. And it does still have its original cardboard backing that I don't want to tear up. How's that in there? I don't know what that was. Okay, it was just a little. They got little things that pull out. I didn't know those little things just pulled out of there. Never had anything like that. So here's the antenna. Well, I guess we gotta take that off to see, make sure all the tubes are there. And they are. Oh, it's nice in here, guys. Man, this looks mint inside. Look at that, guys. Look how clean those tubes are. It has a lot of these. Look. 1, 2. I'm trying to see how many tubes she has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's American, all 5. But just look how clean that is. That is a clean little radio. So it'll be interesting to see if it's going to work. Which we will. We'll make a video. I'll make a video on them. Well, at one we won't, will we? At TV converter. Them can be tricky. And that's probably why it's so cheap. Because I've been looking at a little radio, those little radios that size back in the 50s, and they're expensive. They're anywhere from 50 to 80 bucks. I was wondering why that was only like $8 or $9. Now we know why, don't we, guys? Alright, guys, there we go. We'll put the back, let's put this cover back on it. Like that, and put the little stopper back in it, like that. I don't know how that comes off next time. And there we go. What do we say this was? 1947. And it has the tubes. It still has the paper on the bottom. It's a W2 Grant, made in New York, model 504-7 Super Hat, which I just said. It has a 50L6, a 12SQ7, a 25K7, a 12A7, and a 35Z5. In rating votes, it says AC or DC. 105 to 125 is the votes that go through. So I don't have to worry about my house votes because my house votes is right 123. So there's a look on the bottom, guys, if you didn't get to see it. Alright, guys. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Having a great weekend. And everything. So you guys continue doing that. Continue having a good, great weekend. And stay safe, guys. And we'll get on these radios here in a couple of days. And I'll probably do the little blue one first. We'll just see if we can resurrect that one. Because it looks pretty bad. This one don't look like it'll take much to get her going. Alright, guys, thank you all for watching, and until next time, I will see you right here, Redneck Ways. Bye, guys.